Hi everyone and welcome to today's yoga practice. My name is Charlotte and we're going to be doing an all levels, all round flow focused predominantly on twisting. So we're going to be moving from different twists throughout this practice. It's going to really reach a whole variety of different asanas and be very energizing. We're going to start on our backs here. The props that you might need include 2 blocks, a bolster and a blanket. If you have those props with you, just have them at your side, so if you ever need them, they are there ready for you to use. Let's get started on our back. Gently lowering vertebrae by vertebrae, coming all the way down, gently lowering the head down to the ground. If it feels right, you have an option to gently close the eyes here. And to just put the right hand on the belly, left hand on the chest and the heart. And just simply give yourself a moment to arrive here in this practice. A sense of stillness before we start. Whether you've been moving a lot today, whether you're starting your day, taking a moment to just become grounded, connected, and present here in this moment. Take a gentle inhale through the nose. And an exhale out the mouth. A couple of rounds of that. Inhale through the nose. And an exhale out the mouth. And this round of breath, I want you to inhale, visualizing this new energy going down to in through the nose, filling up the belly, the chest, holding it at the top. And an exhale, sigh out the mouth. Anything that doesn't serve you, let it go. Any negative thoughts, any anxiety, fear, or doubt, just let that release from the body. Throughout this practice, we are going to be practicing mindfulness, and as we move through our flow, it is very normal for thoughts to come and go, and we're going to be practicing non-self-judgment as those thoughts enter the mind. Allow them to pass, tuning in our higher self-power in this practice. Simply being able to be an observer. As thoughts enter, we do not deliver self-judgment. We continue to observe and allow these thoughts to come and go. And as we twist through our practice today, we move mindfully and use our breath to power that transition. And you can bring your arms down by your sides, palms face down for grounding, palms faced up for energy. And this is a great opportunity to just set an intention here. We're going to start moving and flowing through our practice here. What's that intention we want to set? Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. From here, take the knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug, wrapping those arms around the shins. Option to hold the hands and let the fingers just rocking left and right. And again, you can keep your eyes closed if they're closed, or you can gently open them. This is your practice today. Whenever you need to take a child's pose or a moment to yourself, you have that option. This is your practice. And what you need from this practice is yours. Yours to gain, yours to really navigate through this practice. Whatever you need, any modifications, if you want it to be more challenging, this is opportunity to really make it however you need it. We're gonna take that left leg, setting it out in front of us, holding the right knee close to the chest, and we're gonna hover that left leg 1 inch above the mat, toes are facing up, and lift that chest up. We're gonna reach those hands up and hold it here, closing the gap between the knee and the chest. We're quickly getting spicy here. Triceps are wrapped, palms are facing in, and 5, 4, 3, cores engaged, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering everything down. Taking that left leg in, interlocking the fingers around the shin, sending the right leg out, hovering 1 inch above the mat. And from here, take an inhale. Exhale, lifting the chest up, shoulders are off the mat, hands reach up high, palms are facing in, cores engaged, closing the gap between the knee and the chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering everything down. Bringing the right knee in. We're going to go straight into our next round. Send the left leg forward. And inhale. Exhale, lifting up, send those arms up, send the arms slightly back for an extra challenge here, closing that gap. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering all the way down, switching to that left side, sending the right leg out, interlocking the fingers, inhale. And exhale, reaching up, send those hands up and send them back for additional challenge. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering everything down. Rocking left and right. One more round, knee to chest, sending that left leg forward. Interlock those fingers, hovering the foot 1 inch above the mat. Inhale and exhale, chest and shoulders up, send the arms back, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lowering everything down. Great job, guys. Oh yeah, straight into it. Starting off with some really strong core here, switching to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale, lift the chest up, shoulders are off the mat, hands are reaching up high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down. Bringing those knees into the chest, rocking left and right. Now we're going to send that left leg out and we're going to send it down. So that heel is grounded to the mat. And we're going to bring that right knee, take it to the right. Just start to bring it to our inside of our right elbow here. And then bring it over to our left side for supine twist. Arms are going to be straight out to the sides. We're going to be looking over our right arm here and having that left knee, the right knee pulling over to our left side. Shoulders lay down to the ground and twist. Breathing in and out through the nose. Ujjayi breath. And bring it back to center. From here, lower that right leg down. And again, bring that left knee into that left crease of the elbow and just bring it up. And then we're going to bring it over to our right side, lowering that left knee down and opening up the arms, looking over our left shoulder. Shoulder blades are down. And breathing into this twister. Coming back to center, bringing both knees into the chest. Give yourself one more squeeze and lower those heels down to the ground. From here, we're going to insert the fingers just behind the head. Elbows are wide. Inhale in through the nose, exhaling out through the nose, lifting the chest and lift the shoulders. And simple crunches here. Inhale as we lower, exhale as we come up. Keep going. In 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. From here, we are going to bring those legs into that tabletop position, but on our backs, legs in that 90-degree angle. Inhale here, and exhale, lifting up, twisting to our right. Our gaze is going to be looking at that right elbow, sending it all the way back, and we're going to send that left leg down to bicycles. Here, we're going to move through our bicycles really slowly, inhaling center, exhaling as we twist to our left. Keep going. Looking for that back elbow, deepening our twist every time we turn. And our knees, as you see here, are not going past the hip. It can be so easy for us to just want to bring that knee so close in, but we're actually keeping them in alignment with that hip crease. Keep going, slow and steady, building strength. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lowering down. And from here, we can take our feet as wide as the mat and allow our knees to just meet and touch there. We can bring our hands to our belly, take an inhale, and exhale out the nose. From here, we're going to roll onto our right side, coming up into a tabletop position. Our hands are going to be directly under our shoulders, knees are directly under that hip crease, slight bend in that elbow. I'm going to do a few cat-cows here, so inhale, lift that chest, drop the belly. And an exhale, round, and tuck the chin. Keep going. Coming back to that neutral spine, we're going to reach our right arm up to the sky, hold it here for a moment, and exhale, sending it through, thread the needle, send that right arm through, can option send that left arm forward, or we can do a half bind, sending the arm behind the back here. And let's breathe into this. Bringing that left hand back to your side, reach that right arm up and send it back down. Opposite side, left arm reaches up high to the sky. And an exhale, sending it all the way through, threading the needle. Arm reaches either forward or half bind. Mirror exactly what you did on the other side if possible. We try to keep things symmetrical throughout our practice. And bring that right hand back to your side. Left arm reaches all the way up and back down. From here, bring those hands directly under the shoulders yet again. And from here, we're going to untuck the toes and we're going to send those hips back into a downward facing dog. Pedal out the back of the feet, dropping one heel down. And continue to just warm up the back of those legs. For a deeper stretch, we're going to inhale and exhale. Lower that left foot down, right knee is bent. Deepening our stretch. And switch. Left knee's bent. Right heel reaches down to the ground. As flexibility allows us to do so. And then come back to that neutral downward facing dog. From here, inhale, high plank, sending the hips forward. Chest is at the top of the mat. From here, chaturanga, we're going to gently lower elbows up by our sides and shoulders are in line with our elbows, and lift back up, send the hips back, downward facing dog. We're going to do a few of those with the breath. Inhale, sending the hips forward, high plank, and exhale, chaturanga, elbows meet our sides. And send it back up, high plank, send it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. And send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg reaches up. One-legged downward facing dog, looking forward. You see the gap between the front hands. Exhale, send that right foot in between the front hands, lowering that left leg down to the ground. Left hand meets the right foot and reach up. Simple twist, reaching the hands up to the sky. And send that right hand on the outside of the right foot and send that right foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches up high. Looking forward, seeing that gap between the front hands. Exhale, stepping that left foot all the way through, lowering the right leg down for a low lunge. Right hand meets that left foot and reach up high with the left hand. Easy twist here. And send that left hand down on the ground, step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Looking forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly rising up, reaching those hands up high above the head. Palms come to touch, bringing down a prayer. Inhale, reaching up high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Sending the hips forward. Elbows by your sides. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Inhale. exhale, step it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reaching up high, powerful, reaching up to the sky. Palms come to touch, and bring it down to prayer. We're just flowing through sun salutation A. Inhale, reaching up high. And bring those palms touch, send it all the way down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. We're gonna flow this one at your own pace. Inhale, step forward. And halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift and rise, hands up to sky. Palms to touch, bring them down to prayer. Inhale, reach up high. Keep going. Come and meet me back here in downward facing dog. And here we're gonna look forward. Gonna lift our right leg up. Looking forward, I'm gonna step that right foot forward between the front hands, gentle. Coming up higher on those fingertips. We're gonna lift our chest forward and reach up high, high crescent lunge here. So you see that right knee is bent in that 90-degree angle, our hips are facing forward, and our hands are reaching up to the sky. From here, we're gonna open up our twist to the right. And inhale, bring it back to center. And exhale, open up to the right. Keep going. And 3. And 2. And 1. So coming back to the front of our crescent lunge. We're gonna send our hands down, step the left foot forward, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step that right leg back. From here, we're gonna come up higher on those fingertips and lift our chest up high, high crescent lunge. And we're gonna do exactly what we just did on the other side. Inhale, and exhale, open up the twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to crescent lunge. Exhale, stepping the hands, send the hands down, stepping that right foot forward, inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Take those hands down the ground and step the feet back, downward facing dog. Great job, everyone. Look forward, step forward, inhale, halfway lift, exhale, forward fold, inhale, chair pose, bringing those hands up, glutes are lowering down, feet are standing next to each other, reaching up high, bring those hands to prayer, and we're going to take our left elbow on the outside of our right leg and twist to the right. Glutes are low, heels are heavy. Option to open up the arms here, or keep them in a prayer pose. Inhale, reaching those hands up. And exhale, opposite side. Might start to feel a burn in the legs. You've got this. We're strong, we're powerful, we're twisting today. It's a real energizing flow, getting it all in, reaching up high, and stand. Great job, everyone. Bring those hands to prayer. Take a moment to either catch our breath or just find some stillness. Inhale, reach those hands up high. We're going to take our right hand around our left wrist and take this left leg on the outside of our mat, bringing ourselves over to our right side for a nice side body stretch. If you want to see what I'm doing, it'll be like this. Chest is open, looking up. Back to center and switch, opposite side. Back to center. Active recovery here. We're gonna do it one more time, each side. And back to center. Bring those hands to prayer and reach up high and send it all the way through. Taking a step back, option to chaturanga, upward facing dog. Rolling over the toes, downward facing dog. From here, inhale, right left leg lifts. And exhale, we're gonna take that right leg and send it out to the outside of our right hand. And from here, we're gonna lower that left knee down to the ground. You can have a blanket under that knee if you want some extra support. I'm gonna do lizard here, so lifting that chest. And exhale, we're gonna come down to our forearms or onto a block. However flexible you are, or whatever you feel today, do what feels best for you. And coming back onto our hands, we can untuck the right left foot and send the right leg back. Coming back into a downward facing dog. And inhale, left leg goes up. And exhale, sending that to the left on the outside of the left hand. And lowering that right knee down to the ground. Lifting the chest up as you inhale. And exhale, coming down into your lizard. Coming down to your forearms, coming down to the block. See if you can mirror what you did on the other side. Sometimes one side is more flexible than the other. Let's try and create some symmetry here if possible. And breathe. And now coming back up onto our hands, untuck that back foot, sending that left leg back. From here, option to bring the hips forward into chaturanga, lower down, and lift for upward facing dog. Exhale, over the toes, send the hips back, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to send our knees down. Take our knees as wide as the mat and send those hips back for a child's pose. Send those arms forward, forehead down to the ground. From here, gentle inhale through the nose. And exhale, sigh at the mouth, let it go. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale, sigh, let it go. As we are close to wrapping up our practice, this is a great opportunity to think about 3 things that you are grateful for. Bringing those close to the heart center. Think about the why you're grateful for them, what they are, and just hold that smile. Bringing that attention and that love to the body, that gratitude. From here, coming up to a tabletop position, we're just going to come down onto our backs. Slowly lowering down vertebrae by vertebrae. And we're going to bring those knees in. And wrap our arms around the legs and the shins. And we can take that left leg down. Bring that right knee into the chest. Bring it to the right side, into that crease of the right elbow. And then we're going to bring it over to our left side, opening out the arms for another supine twist, looking over our right side. Palms are facing down for extra grounding, palms face up for extra energizing and receiving. Our final twist of this practice. And back to center. Bringing those knees in and dropping the right leg down on the ground. Inhale, give that knee a nice big squeeze. And exhale, bringing it over to your right side, opening up the arms for supine twist, looking over your left shoulder. Final twist of the practice. Did a great job, everyone. Sometimes if I'm super bloated or I just feel like I need to allow my body that great support for digestion, I do a practice like this and it feels really good. It helps with bloating. Bringing those knees back into the chest. Give yourself one big squeeze, bringing the forehead to the knees and lower everything down. Shavasana here. Gently close the eyes if you'd like to. Have your moment to just be. You can pause this if you want to stay here longer, otherwise we're going to roll over to our right side. And lift up with our left hand and come into an easy seat. Bringing your hands to prayer, tuck the chin, bow the head. Thank you for being part of this community, and thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this class today. I hope that this is one that you can come back to whenever you would like that detoxing and twisting flow. Have a wonderful day, everyone.